opponents?
That is the question for version 1, is how Daniel feels today. Yesterday, clearly not the case. He did not want to get on the field. We'll have to see later on. 3v3 is what we start with. Let's get this semifinal underway.
TRK already starting out fast. There's a shot. Daniel turns back and now fakes it past Nauppo. Up to the middle of the field. Ahmad leaves it for TRK. TRK and BeastMode collide, and that one kicks out. There's a demo. Daniel taken off the field.
Look out.
Double tap, ball denied. Rebound will be scored by Ahmad.
And you said it, James. Falcons coming out with the speed right off the rip. And it's been all Team Falcons in the offensive zone. And with that touch, right at the end off the backboard, Ahmad had a clean net to shoot on. Falcons start off hot.
But already we see the teamwork from Falcons. TRK getting the demo on the back line. Nauppo knowing that the best way to take advantage of that demo is to push the tempo, try to get a shot on net as fast as possible, take advantage of that gap in the rotation. And now we see Nauppo strike again. Falcons off to a hot start.
And it was just given to him by BeastMode. BeastMode, I think, wanted to put this one maybe closer to the corner, at least to his own back wall, so the angle wasn't there for Nauppo, but it was almost like a pass straight to Nauppo. And an easy shot for him. Falcons very quickly here, up by 2.
Good read from Nauppo, knowing that BeastMode would be clearing it out to the corner. Now that lob gets past Com. It hits off the bar and goes out. Another scary moment for version 1, who have gotten off to a slow start here. Falcons, they feel like this is their tournament. They went out in the semis at Gamers8 last year. Now, anything but winning it all would be a disappointment.
Here's some pressure for version 1, the first of it that we've seen. Another shot on target. And while the defense is tested on a couple of those shots, it's not good enough. Falcons covered all options. But version 1 have got to get the offense going, and another chance. It's the defense trying to stay above water here. The Falcons doing a great job. Daniel with no boost. It's going to be tough to keep this one going. As version 1 trying to circle on the Falcons side, but they push back. And a quality clear for Falcons to get out.
Pitching off the back wall. Huge hit downfield, but it gives up possession. Cash by Ahmad. Can't get it around Com. Nauppo moving in. BeastMode with a 50. Bounces out there, but TRK is the only one even close to the ball. That's a wonderful pass. Nauppo hitting it softly with the underpart of his car. But Daniel now looking for a way to get this ball out mid. Goes for the backboard pass, but nobody from version 1 in position.
It feels like version 1 starting to get their bearings here, at least with the speed from Falcons. That's a quality touch again, and the finish is there. Falcons all over version 1.
A disgusting pass from Ahmad. Look at this play. Gets the tip, lands, and then jumps and gets the slightest touch on the ball to make sure the defense doesn't have a read on the clear. Falcons are working together seamlessly.
Well, I take it back, James. I thought version 1 was starting to turn things around, at least with the pace, and now that was a free shot on target. Nauppo's there. It doesn't matter. We're not even halfway in this game, James, and it's 4-0.
Oh, and this is gone from bad to worse for version 1. Com not able to even get a piece of that ball as Nauppo blasts it in. 4 goals in the first half of the game. Version 1 struggled in threes against Oxygen as well. They lost 2 out of 3 of them. It was in the 1s and 2s category that version 1 were able to fight back and get those wins to allow them to even have a chance in Game 7. But so far, this 3v3 game so lopsided in favor of Falcons. It already seems like version 1's in trouble.
Oh, they certainly are. Daniel, he's got boost to work with here, but he's got all of Falcons in front of him. Is this one just going in? No one's back, and it sneaks in on the left side. No one there for version 1, and Falcons are running away with game 1.
And you see Daniel was trying to do some heavy lifting, trying to take matters into his own hands. Takes it airborne, and Nauppo says, hey, thanks for that first touch. I'm going to go ahead and score it from downtown.
An absolute disaster. Game
and another
1.
goal potentially.
BeastMode has to come up with a save. At this point, you're down 5 goals. You haven't shown a lot of offense here from version 1. They have been crushed in the first 3 minutes of this game.
Oh, TRK, oh, that's a miss, and it's gonna be punished. Com trying to save some face for version 1.
And that's good for version 1, but they're gonna have to keep it going, and this one only came to them because of a misplay from TRK, a blunder defensively, but you know Falcons are not gonna give that to you very often. And with the buffer they have, they're not too worried about it.
TRK lapping it off, as you saw in the player cams. Nalpo to the back. There's the demo on the back line, and version 1 start to make things interesting.
And the first chance that they've really generated themselves is a quality touch from Daniel. It's actually Nalpo that sets up Calm on the shot. He puts it low. He knew Nalpo had to go down. And with the demo, that secures the goal. Version 1 back-to-back scores here. They've got 1:53 on the clock. It's a big ask, but it's not impossible.
A 5-goal swing. It is almost unheard of. Calm, air dribble shut down. Double tap from BeastMode off the sidewall. It will bounce. Calm tried to fake it, but it did not fake the Falcons defense out, who now move in. There's a whiff. BeastMode. Air dribble gets by one. Now a double commit. Off balance are the Falcons. Now a team bomb from Calm and Daniel. Will let that attack die. That was a big break there for Falcons.
Well, the touch was heavy anyways. I think Falcons would have at least gotten the challenge there, but yeah, a little miscue. And honestly, some interesting whiffs coming out from Falcons. Here's a shot on target as TRK makes the save. Falcons going past the ball a couple times and allowing version 1 to have some chances. But you're at a minute left in this game. The shot is on target, and the bump is there. Daniel will put it away.
And Daniel is already made up his mind that he was going to shoot this ball. Look at that touch. That first touch is unbelievable.
Oh my
and
gosh,
the bump from BeastMode, the confidence. That is the BeastMode Daniel synergy.
BeastMode caught him as he came in and out on the goal. And now, just under a minute. Version 1 have tried to claw their way back in. One more goal will certainly secure it. The time is not on version 1's side. Maybe a chance here, another bump attempt. And now the save is made by Ahmad. Version 1 ramping up at the final seconds.
Oh, there's another goal! The 5-goal deficit has been cut to a single goal.
How have Falcons allowed this? A slow start from version 1. Falcons, it was 5-0. And while they're still in the lead, version 1 are primed to find the equalizer. And it could be right here as BeastMode's touch was a little high. But version 1, a burst of life.
Ground pinch from Nalpo. Trying to pinch it off the wall. Up off the ceiling, now in the hands of BeastMode. Early challenge. TRK has been doing that so much in every game mode. Jumping before anybody expects it. And that was a big moment on defense for TRK and Falcons. Now, chance to put this game away. BeastMode moving in. Possession for version 1. There's a demo from Calm. Daniel pops it up for BeastMode.
He's got no boost.
Daniel with the challenge. BeastMode trying to fend off a bump. Now Bo over around Calm. BeastMode has to turn and keep this up. And that's going to be spiked down to the ground. Despite that 5-goal lead, Falcons started to make people nervous. However, in the end, their defense held strong.
I had some anxiety there for Falcons in that last 50 seconds to allow version 1 to come back like that. And that was a very sleepy start from version 1. I mean, let's give some credit over to Falcons as well. They played great to go up 5-0, but version 1, they looked asleep defensively and offensively there. They finally got it going with about 2 minutes left in the game. But Falcons get out of this 3v3 and almost a disaster ending for them.
Almost is the key word. They still managed to get that win. And you're right, version 1 looked like they were sleeping, and it took a cold bucket of a first half from Falcons to wake them up. But they did wake up. Daniel, amazing touch there on that play. BeastMode thinking ahead, knowing and trusting that Daniel was going to be able to put a shot on target if he landed the bump. Wonderful comeback from version 1. That game really went from a doom and gloom, what are we getting ourselves into moment for version 1 to a, hey, if we play like that from the get-go, we have this series. Even though we lost, we can still do this. I think version 1, they were teetering on the brink there, and they managed to bring it back, even though they didn't win.
And I think if on version 1 now, you go to 2s here. They're undefeated right now. Daniel and BeastMode have not lost a 2s game yet, and it will be 2s, but they go up now against TRK and Nalpo.
Kicked the ball way downfield, TRK. Challenged immediately by Daniel. Back pass from TRK. Nalpo with a lot of space. Will catch it and take it up the wall. BeastMode off the ceiling with the challenge. Floating, does break up that play. Daniel back down to the ground. Hard flick, is it over TRK? It is, and it's gonna be good.
Daniel, he's struggled in ones at this tournament, but the ones mechanics coming out, that's a great flick from Daniel to beat TRK to his own net. And version 1 are able to get on the board first.
And that was a smart defensive call from BeastMode to drive off the ceiling and float to make sure that Nalpo was not going to be able to get a threatening attack on net. And then the control from Daniel. You can really start to see why these two are undefeated in this playlist. Off the ceiling again, BeastMode low on boost. It bounces up for TRK. Daniel up early as well, goes for the bump. But low boost, BeastMode still able to make the save. However, we see Falcons threatening.
And boost here for TRK into the air dribble flip reset. And he tried to go under. BeastMode had him red. 71 boost now for Nalpo. Demo comes out. It's just Daniel. Flip reset over Daniel to the backboard. Needs one more touch. That'll do it. Oh, Daniel, what a save! In front of his net. You thought he was beaten for a second. Comes up big defensively for version 1.
That save from Daniel looked hopeless. After the demo, you saw the immediate flip reset shot. And now Daniel again will win it here, steals the corner. Tries to pass down. Nalpo being juggled off the ball, but a great catch from TRK, now on the offensive. Doesn't take the shot. And it's boom downfield, low boost situation here for Nalpo. Loses possession in his own corner. Daniel, chance for an attack, early flip reset hit. TRK being challenged by BeastMode. Kicked out to the side. TRK to Nalpo. Nalpo will have his pass intercepted by Daniel, and now TRK with a flick.
See version 1 trying to find possession here. Falcons have done a good job of putting the ball in awkward spots for version 1. They haven't been able to get clean touches on the ball, even in the Falcons defensive third. TRK now trying to find some space for himself. Gets a bounce. Nalpo will go as Daniel fighting. BeastMode only gonna have to defend this one from Nalpo. Double tap looming, puts it on target. Daniel again comes up big.
And version 1 has been on low boost forever. That play, both players on 0 for version 1. Falcons have all the aggression, but version 1's managed to wiggle out of that. However, Nalpo for a quick shot, saved by BeastMode. Daniel, first touch, it's fantastic. Do an air dribble 50. Out to this side. BeastMode has to be careful here. Leaves the mid for Daniel, and now they turn. Daniel up first and gets the stop. TRK with a quick shot. BeastMode saves it off the bar, and the rebound isn't going to be scored.
Still, Falcons held scoreless here. Monster saves coming out from Daniel. The demo now. It's BeastMode trying to find his space. And he will, but loses possession, gives it over to TRK. Nalpo there to help out. He's got options, and instead, Daniel cuts him off.
Daniel reading the play nicely. Another quick challenge. TRK has not been able to keep possession on those quick challenges. TRK trying to possess it as much as possible now. Has full boost up in the air. BeastMode's early challenge takes it off his hands again. Daniel's 50 will send it back down. TRK will pop it up. Low boost, but enough to get that flick on target.
Oh, great clear there too to make Nalpo turn back around. Nalpo was trying to read the clear to the sidewall instead with the turn. Here comes Nalpo though, back the other way, and he gets both to go. Shot is on target. Daniel, is he gonna make another save? My goodness, Daniel. But still the attack's on for Falcons.
It's a nice rebound. The shot again blocked by Daniel. He's got a 6th sense on defense.
And maybe that was his 6th save. His epic save at that. Daniel keeping version 1 in this game and keeping the clean slate for now. Nalpo, back wall again. Demo comes out, so some space here for BeastMode. Nalpo has to pick up the slack off of TRK spawn. BeastMode gets it over. Oh, Daniel looking for follow-up, but he's too deep. This one's actually almost going in. It's getting dicey here for Falcons.
Daniel battling in the trenches. making everything difficult. BeastMode in a precarious spot here, has to be careful. Gets bumped off by TRK, now a chance. Nupo, the block. Now TRK back to the corner. Final chance for Falcons. TRK has Nupo in the middle. Pops it up over the backboard. BeastMode needs to get another touch. Oh, the rebound opportunity hit away.
Wow.
And version 1 take the 2v2.
1-0 there as well. The fastest they could take them down. And the saves, James.
I want to see the scoreboard, Corelli.
The saves from Daniel were amazing to keep version 1 in that game.
Version 1 was playing defense for what felt like 90% of that game. That was the only goal.
That was at 4:35.
And since then, it was all defense. Look at this double tap save from Daniel. He reads the spot. That one off the bar and off the post. TRK almost scoring that one. And then Daniel sitting there as the shot came in. It happened to hit him. He reacts in time.
Wow.
Getting in the lane there. So many opportunities turned aside by Daniel, who also got the only goal of the game. Daniel stepped up and was huge for version 1.
Yeah, I don't know if we got to see the scoreboard there, but I think it had to have been close to 15 saves there for version 1. I think Daniel was closing in on 10. You could see it in the player scoreboards there. So it was a defensive masterclass there from version 1. A little worrying, though, with Falcons getting all that pressure. You feel like you run that one back, Falcons might put away some more goals.
Oh, yeah, certainly. I mean, TRK had a couple looks, but Daniel had predicted the shot location. TRK also trying to take the ball airborne a few times. And Daniel and BeastMode so quick to challenge him. And you still think back to that play where BeastMode went off the ceiling to shut down the Nalpo solo play attempt. That's what led to the Daniel goal. So version 1's defense was what put him over the top there. But you're right, Corelli. You can play that game again. There's no guarantees version 1 takes that.
Well, and we might get that one again. We'll see. I think now the big question is, what do version 1 bring in the 3v3? Because the first 3 minutes of game 1, they were absolutely slapped around.
But then you remember the last half.
And of course,
almost a 5-goal comeback for version 1.
Almost. They weren't able to get the job done, and Falcons certainly looked great, especially in the final third, and see if they can keep that going.
Falcons. The attack once more. Calm trying to prevent Ahmad from getting the ball in mid. Now TRK sees Nalpo. Nalpo waiting for a rebound, has to bail out. Daniel, airborne, quick flip reset, bump. It's gonna be cleared off the line. Now give and go. Calm up, doesn't have enough boost to get there, but that give and go promising. Calm gets the bump on the back line. And now BeastMode will slow things down. Flip reset. Don't land cleanly either.
Well, it's already a better start here for version 1. They don't immediately give up goals left and right. Like we said, game 1 felt very sleepy.
Yeah, it was left, right, center, and under the table. It was goals coming from everywhere for Falcons in that first 3v3 game. Version 1 seemed to have been ignited. It was just a slow start. A stretching save. Now Bo gets beat by Daniel. Ahmad punts it downfield. Calm. What do we do here? Goes for a 50, but it's nicely challenged. And now a pass off the corner. Could have been a shot for Falcons.
Yeah, that was a good look there. Just not able to connect on it. Came across a little too fast. Still scoreless here in game 3. But still, you feel like Falcons spending a lot of time in the final third of version 1. But here comes version 1. Calm is denied. BeastMode tries to push through as well. Daniel racing back now. He's just going to blast it up to BeastMode.
Had options there. Could have gone to Calm or BeastMode. Tried to pass it over to BeastMode, but you see BeastMode retreating on low boost. However, version 1 still trying to get the plays going. Calm's fake there. Ambitious. Didn't pan out, though.
Misdirection coming out. Daniel looking for another bump. He gets it. BeastMode shots high. And now Poe is there to make the save. BeastMode again testing the keeper. Version 1, none of their attacks have been all that threatening yet, but they have taken some pot shots at the net.
BeastMode is trying to play on the ball as much as possible, hoping that maybe a rebound leaks out. TRK Challenged immediately by Daniel. Daniel doing a good job of giving TRK no space when he's looking for those plays in the air. Now bouncing ball, Ahmad has to jump from a backwards position. Calm off the ceiling, off the backboard, right to Daniel, who puts it over for Beast Mode. But Beast Mode looked like he had bailed out of that play. However, version 1 still on the approach.
Good amount of time here for version 1 in the attacking third. This one comes out to Daniel, tries to put it on target. He does, but it was right at Naupo. Now Beast Mode.
Oh, that's a nice pass.
Plays it out to Calm, shots down and away, and Calm sneaks it under the defense.
Calm reads the defense like a book. And version 1 score. Look at the finesse on that pass. You can see how awkward of a position Falcons were in. Ahmad couldn't jump off the wall. TRK tries to shut down the top shelf shot by doing a squishy save, and Calm just patiently reads the situation and makes the right play.
And in a hotly contested game like this, goals have come at a premium in the last 2 games. Last game was a 1-0. This game, sitting at a 1-0 with the final minute upon us. Beast Mode trying to change that flip reset, running out of boost. But version 1 finding form here, holding down Falcons.
You can see the pressure Daniel put the defense on, getting that touch so he could follow it up. Daniel is playing better than we've seen him play all tournament in this series. Daniel and Calm both in the corner. Have to be careful here. There's a bump. That gets a chance and some space, but Beast Mode jumps on it and gets the mid, steals the corner as well. The tables have turned in favor of version 1 for a brief moment. TRK beat to the ball by Beast Mode. Beast Mode gonna stay on it, going for the 50, pitches off the ceiling, it's gonna come straight down, and Beast Mode can't score it. First touch from Daniel gets away from him. Daniel's gonna wish that he had that touch back.
It has to be now for Falcons, 5 seconds left. Beast Mode trying to deny. Naupo has to go, he has to keep this attack going, but it's going the other way. It's gonna drop version 1. Take the lead in the series.
After the first half of the first game, you might have just picked up your snack and gone to another room saying, oh, Falcons have this in the bag. Call me when it's over. But since that turning point, version 1 almost coming back from a 5-goal deficit, fending off the 2v2 assault by TRK and Naupo, and now winning this 3v3 game and moving into the lead. This didn't seem like this was the script when we first kicked off.
Certainly not. And now I think James will probably get the 1v1, or we will get the 1v1. The question is who we are going to get from version 1.
And you know, that is a solid question. I think we would expect Beast Mode considering his success against Jorius, but you just never know. Calm mentioned in the interview before that they were playing private 1v1 scrims, and how they were playing in those scrims is what determined who was going to go out there on the pitch. They may have done the same thing. Maybe Daniel has recaptured his confidence in the 1v1 department. Certainly has been stand out in 2v2s.
Yeah.
And we see Beast Mode take the pitch.
TRK has only lost 1 time at this tournament. It was to Yan in an 8-7 banger of a game. We'll see what TRK can do here against Beast Mode.
One thing that we've seen from TRK is that TRK is quick to jump the challenge, and already we see him be all over Beast Mode on that play.
Yeah, Beast Mode floating too much behind that ball, and TRK knew he could take that challenge safely. No momentum there for Beast Mode meant TRK was going to barrel through that challenge, on target or not. And an easy first goal here for TRK.
Beast Mode perhaps will have an unconventional style against TRK, who loves to play fast. Beast Mode kept Jorius off balance. Now going for the demo, lands it, needs to turn it around quick, easily puts this one in. Beast Mode catches TRK out.
Beast Mode getting the job done with the physical play here. Not a lot of deception in Beast Mode's 1v1 gameplay. It's very straight up mechanical. You get a lot of physical play as well. He doesn't throw a ton of fakes. but he gets the job done, especially with the aerial play, as TRK is going to win this kickoff, but can he win the goal? As he'll have to back off and allow BeastMode to pick it up.
Is it fair to say that BeastMode relies on brute force, Corelli?
Oh, certainly. Like I said, he relies a lot on his mechanics. You see how many aerials he's taking. Now a flip reset. He got TRK to fight, and that's exactly what we mean, James.
You saw it coming, Corelli.
In the air, BeastMode will tear you apart. And the second TRK jump, BeastMode knew. He takes the flip reset, and that's the power. He didn't have to use it. But when you get your flip reset, it allows you the agency to read the player under you. And now a fake kickoff comes out from BeastMode. It's not going to pan out perfectly here. In fact, he misses the touch. And TRK will say, thank you very much. BeastMode on the near post will make the save. But now another save comes out. Somehow BeastMode's gotten out of this one.
And he immediately recognizes he needs to go for the mid boost. BeastMode getting out of a pickle like he's Benny the Jet. I did not think he could get out of that alive.
I don't think Rocket League fans are going to know Benny the Jet.
Well, they will now.
Here he comes again, 63 boost this time, just takes the immediate flick. Forces TRK to go. This is a tough angle. Got to be careful to not overcommit here from BeastMode. You've seen in series before, especially when he played Jorius the second time, Jorius really baited in his challenges, and BeastMode struggled to take quality challenges. And it's what ended up losing him the game. The final goal was Jorius taking a low 50. Now TRK, can put this one on target? He certainly will, as TRK able to find the equalizer.
BeastMode has been struggling so much in this game on zero boost. TRK keeping him in awkward positions. BeastMode survived before, but will he be able to continue if TRK keeps boost starving him so effectively?
Here comes BeastMode again. TRK, he's got the challenge, and he does. BeastMode lets it fall. One pad to his name, and he places it perfectly. BeastMode back on the board.
And this is where you have that play action approach. TRK knows that BeastMode can flip early if he challenges, but that time BeastMode holds it all the way till the very end, keeping TRK off balance. And that is a key to success in ones, is keeping your opponent off balance, where they just never know what you're gonna do. Try to stay that step ahead in the mind games.
BeastMode going for the bump this time, and he'll find it. It's still gonna go in. I think TRK got a piece of it.
And BeastMode, you watch him play and you'd think he's been playing ones.
Oh, he still got it.
As a main this whole time. Does he have another account? What is he doing? He's gotta be playing. There's no way you can be a player who's not had as much experience and still come out here and have these kind of results.
I don't know who it was. One of the casters was saying BeastMode's the type of guy to just have like a ones account.
That was me.
That was you? Was that you?
That was me.
He doesn't tell anyone about it, but he just grinds ones. He doesn't play on his main. And he's certainly playing like it right now. I mean, listen, we know BeastMode's a great player. No one's doubting that. But ones is certainly a different beast when it comes to Rocket League. And BeastMode is going toe-to-toe with the best in the world right now.
It is a different beast, but BeastMode is the beast. TRK has to be careful here. Jumps early, closes down the angle. BeastMode trying to pinch that in off the post. And now a demo. TRK thought he had enough distance between them, but that's going to use up even more time. And now possession for BeastMode.
Oh,
a
he
huge
cheated.
Flick.
Oh,
it's off the bar. Flip reset, double tap. He's gonna go for goal, and he gets it.
What did I just witness? What a monster flick, and then TRK, I don't think he realized it was gonna bounce like that. I think he thought it was gonna go down or in. And he couldn't get the touch, and BeastMode gets it, and then it's 5-2.
BeastMode, he gets the flip reset, and he doesn't go for the double tap. He's seeing where TRK is going to hit it, and now we see a kickoff goal for TRK. Much needed in that moment. The game was at its swinging point.
Yeah.
And now it starts to swing back in favor of TRK.
You needed this one if you were TRK, especially after that last goal. You get the crowd behind you now. You're down by 2, but a minute 37 is plenty of time on the clock. You've got to slow down BeastMode. BeastMode, I think, gaining confidence in every 1v1 that he plays.
Ooh, risky challenge in the corner. TRK navigating that low boost situation. BeastMode now has to be careful, doesn't make contact on that ball, but TRK bails out anyway. BeastMode on the dribble. Back to the corner again, more time wasted, but he's getting low on boost. TRK tries to catch it. BeastMode races to the corner and grabs it, but TRK's airborne. Getting space on the touch,
wow.
But takes too much
goal.
time.
And it's a goal for, oh no, he can't get around to it. What a challenge though from BeastMode.
Oh, and there's a bump.
Awkward. Can BeastMode put it away? He certainly can. BeastMode up by 3 with 51 seconds left.
And BeastMode doesn't flip into that ball, drives into it to pop it up in an awkward spot. And he has been so good at punishing TRK in those tight plays. TRK trying to reverse, doesn't ever get around into a spot where he's in a winning position, and you just see BeastMode pick TRK away bit by bit. He's landed bumps, he's landed demos. BeastMode showing us he's the complete package.
It's time to be great if you're TRK. 30 seconds remain. In a matchup many would have him favored. Flip reset, not enough. BeastMode has an open net, and it might be all she wrote here as BeastMode takes his time to walk that one in.
That was TRK laying down all the chips, and BeastMode calls the bluff. Version 1, anemic at the beginning. They have now roared back. It's gonna be 3 straight game wins unless we see some kickoff magic, which we don't. And BeastMode, he has stepped up huge for version 1.
Wow.
Daniel was the player everyone thought would be playing ones for this whole tournament. BeastMode
Look at Calm.
Steps up, and Calm,
He's so smug.
he's happy about the result.
Oh, absolutely. I think everyone on version 1 can be happy with that result. I think this was the matchup that if I'm on version 1, if I'm Fireburner, I'm the most concerned about, right? That 1v1. I think you have one of the best 2v2s in the world. But that 1v1, with the way TRK's been playing, with the competition that he's played so far, this was a scary matchup. And you're not even sending in Daniel at this point. But my goodness, the confidence coming out from BeastMode was unmatched.
And then the zero boost saves. BeastMode, he's like a human calculator, calculating impossible odds on how to make it out of plays, how to score, when it seems like TRK has the position. Look at this, the flip reset, doesn't even use it, gets back to the ground, had TRK panicking, tripping over himself, gets the bump. BeastMode showing so many different looks, making it impossible for TRK to defend. And now version 1 are on match point.
I mean, that's unprecedented, James. We did not expect this. I had a feeling that this one was going to go at least 5. I thought the 2v2 was going to be the one that version 1 had the best shot, in my opinion.
And you would have been right. I mean, look, but even in the 1v1 game, Falcons had so much pressure. Even in that game, we see version 1 navigating defensive situations on low to zero boost.
Even into 2v2 as well.
In every situation, that has been where they excel. Falcons have been having setups, have had the advantageous position, but have not been able to convert, except for the beginning of this series. We saw Falcons win that first 3v3, and now they have to win this one if they hope to stay alive in the tournament. They are about to go out at the same exact stage in the tournament as last year if they don't find the solution.
And last year, they went out in 7 against Furia. It was an overtime loss in Game 7. This year, staring down a 3-1, now a 4-1 if version 1 were to win. Very scary situation here for Falcons, and certainly a lot of pressure to win this 3v3. And then, you know, you have to take it one game at a time here, James, because you have to go and think about, well, now we've lost both the 2v2 and the 1v1, and we're forced to pick another one if they win this game. So it only gets steeper for Falcons, but you got to take it one game at a time.
And that is the way it is here at Gamers8, one game at a time. A shot on target off the bar, and it actually is cleared to the corner. Ahmad maybe trying to pinch that in, but it didn't work out. BeastMode jumps early, but recognizes Ahmad had the position. Ahmad with a bump attempt. Daniel booms it downfield. Is that just gonna go in? It's an awkward situation here for Napo. Napo, with help from TRK, they give up the ball.
Remember last time, this was a 1-0 game. Daniel scored in the first 30 seconds, and then it was just a defensive game after that from both teams. Here's a shot. But ever since game 1, it has been very close between these two teams in the team games.
Another early challenge from version 1, not letting those flip resets have any space. There's the shot, almost goes in, rebound, gonna be blocked by Ahmad. Backflip pass from Daniel is shut down from TRK, and version 1 is forced back once more.
Yeah, that second shot from Daniel left a lot to be desired there. Had a lot to choose from, even with 2 defenders in the net, just hit it so soft. Falcons cannot allow those chances over to version 1.
TRK setting up for a second go at the ball, but it's intercepted by Com. Napo off the ceiling. Great 50 from Napo, but he's challenged immediately by BeastMode. Daniel with a clear off his own back wall. Napo with tons of boost. Going for the double off the arc, but that's cleaned up by Com.
Version 1's defense have been getting them through these series, and you're seeing it again. Com forced to go here. As version 1 are really looking for counterattacks. Falcons, while the offense has been good on the counter and on the transition, version 1 have been able to expose them.
Com getting it around 1, and that gives enough space to version 1. Daniel gets demoed from behind. BeastMode going for the double tap. Ahmad had it blocked, but BeastMode actually didn't grab that boost. Ahmad was able to steal it from him somehow.
But you see that switch gets flipped there from version 1. On the offense, they transition. The demos come out, and the space opens up in the midfield. They try and push through now. Falcons trying to do the same thing. This time, all of version 1 in front of them, still forcing it through the challenge game. Shot coming in from Ahmad. It's down and away. Not good enough.
You saw how that demo allowed Falcons to have such a prolonged attack. Com with the mind games. This one goes straight back. Daniel racing to it. TRK will get there first.
And what happened here from Daniel? Did he just not read the play properly? Crept up a little too far and certainly didn't expect it to come out that fast.
And maybe expecting Com not to hit that right into TRK. If Com keeps that ball low, maybe they would not have been able to score that counter. The ball got elevated. TRK was able to hit the ball dead center to kickstart that quick counterattack. So Com had an interesting idea trying to slow it down, but ended up helping Falcons in the end. Great play from TRK, reading Com's mind. Now Com again trying to make something happen, but Falcons hold on.
Daniel had space to work with. Version 1 have been playing around in the Falcons' defensive third for a while, but their shots have really not been all that great. Defensively, Falcons haven't been tested as hard as you may have thought. With the attacks that version 1 have shown, the shot's been very poor.
BeastMode has to jump straight up. Saw him delay his boost, because he had to make sure he wasn't going to get bumped there. Double commit defensively for version 1 Falcons. Had a lot of time on offense. And now another key demo. Low boost as well for version 1. Aerial assault now from Ahmad. Now Bo is trying to get that ball in a spot where version 1 has to get elevated and use up boost. Version 1, they've had a couple looks, but you can see how much pressure Falcons continue to put version 1 under.
And Falcons can keep playing this game, just clamp down. There's a demo to open up some space, but again, quality challenges in the midfield allow Falcons to make up for the demos. BeastMode will just take a shot on target. What happened to the Falcons defense?
It looks like somebody was up very early right here. Maybe it was a bump attempt, forcing Napo off the ball, but you said it, Corelli. How was it so open right in front of net?
You feel like with how many players were behind the ball there, Falcons certainly should have made the save. And a gift over to BeastMode at version 1. And now a tie ball game, less than 40 seconds on the clock. Falcons facing elimination here.
Good read from Ahmad. And that one getting tipped off to the side. Ahmad now possessing once more with the mid boost. He kicks all the way back. TRK setting himself up. Will we see a solo play? Fakes under one, ground pinch. Stopped by Calm. You can see BeastMode had to throw it into reverse and then jump off the wall. Version 1 on defense. They have been making play after play. Now a fake. Calm is last back, but is first to the ball.
Punch.
Finds BeastMode. BeastMode to Daniel. Daniel to Calm. And it leaks out to the middle, but it hits the ground before BeastMode can strike.
Another look there from version 1, and Falcons get out of a sticky situation. Into overtime we go.
Golden goal, version 1. This next goal could be worth $100,000. Falcons, will they go out in the semis again? This time was supposed to be different for Falcons. We'll see what they're made of now. As BeastMode is in version 1's corner, off the wall, double tap down. Tipped up, TRK looking for Ahmad. Ahmad up, goes for goal. It's a double commit from version 1. Now Poe going for the double tap, and that's denied by Calm, but he's out of boost. Needs help, another double commit. Version 1 are reeling.
Yeah, and they're panicking here on low boost, but an opportunity here for BeastMode. That's dangerous, in front of the box, and no one there for version 1. Falcons could let it drop. TRK has a quality first challenge. As version 1 have to get back. Daniel doesn't have a lot of boost here. One flip reset, wants to take the challenge. BeastMode win as well. It's just Calm back. Here comes the counter. Now put to the back wall, leaves it for TRK, plays it to the back wall one more time, and no Ahmad, as version 1 get a handle on it.
Scary moment after scary moment. Another play stretching version 1 thin. Falcons, they're the aggressor. A bump of Daniel off the wall. He gets bumped, but still makes the save with immediate backflip.
I mean, Daniel is on another level defensively today. BeastMode, though, trying to go through Ahmad. Calm.
Fakes it.
He wanted that one to come down. BeastMode gets demoed. And now Daniel in a tough spot, bailed out by Calm.
Version 1 starting to get creative defensively, but it looks like a treacherous balancing act. You see the double commit, low boost again for Calm. He's got a single pad, relying on Daniel, who's only got 15. BeastMode jumps as well. At what point?
Oh, what a touch.
Will they finally topple? Daniel,
can he do
off
it?
The ceiling, goes for the double rebound out to Calm. Calm is denied by TRK, and now it's boom ball back and forth.
This game going in every direction. Unpredictable at this point. Over 2 minutes of overtime. BeastMode wants to find Calm.
Ooh.
And Calm tried to just get Ahmad there. This one, is it on target? It's going back. There's no one home. Daniel left the net, and it's wide open for Falcons.
Boost is not greater than ball. Daniel, he went out for boost. The net was vulnerable. Now Bo snipes it from downtown to keep Falcons in the event. Falcons.
Wow.
They went to the brink. They've come back. They're not out of danger yet, but that was a key moment.
And I mean, looking at that one from Daniel's POV, he's assuming BeastMode's just going to get a piece of that challenge, and that would allow him enough time to get boost, but greedy nonetheless, especially in that situation.
But we saw that a couple times, and I think that in this game before, where the defense is trying to get boost and they are surprised by that long-range shot. That happened twice to version 1. Falcons making the most of it. Now a huge shot right at net, shocking everyone. And now we will see what the pick is. Version 1, a chance to end this series on their own terms. Will we see them pick 1v1s with how dominant BeastMode was?
No, I think it's 2s.
And you would imagine that it is with the undefeated record, but in the game where we saw BeastMode 1v1ing TRK, that was a bit more of a convincing win than we saw in the 2v2s with Daniel and BeastMode. They were forced on defense so much, Corelli.
I think, yes, I agree. I think just logically, if you've looked at, version 1 picking the 2v2 first, they'd be more comfortable with it, and they're going to do it again. Same matchup from before. Last time, it was a 1-0 victory for version 1. We get to see the run back.
Corelli, you had mentioned version 1, undefeated in 2v2s in this go-around of Gamers8. It's going to have to take a snapping of that streak by Falcons to stay alive in the tournament.
This was a defensive battle, though, for version 1, despite coming out on top. Hold on, here comes the offense. Double tap from Beast Mode, and version 1 start off with a roar.
You can run, but you cannot hide from Beast Mode. Any game mode, any map, he will do it to you.
You think back to the previous 2v2, though, James, as we were talking about, how many saves did Daniel have to make? And same with Beast Mode, by the way. But massive saves from Daniel right now. He doesn't have to make any. He's just scoring goals.
And this one off kickoff, TRK flies by. There's the set, and you can see the misflip from Naupo. We've seen version 1 in those situations squeeze water from a stone, but Naupo on low boost could not stop that shot. Can the Falcons come back from this, or will version 1 finally shoot them down?
A disaster start for Falcons, but one that can certainly be repaired. 4 minutes left in this 2v2. You've got to slow down the offense of version 1. Find that form that even they had in the previous 2v2. Version 1 can't have that defensive performance every single game, right?
Well, that's what you'd think. But I think we've been surprised. That
shot! What a shot!
A snipe of the lower corner. We'll have to take another look at this one. Now, Bo.
What an angle.
Baits Daniel into going for boost again.
That is the most back post shot you could have given. What a touch from Naupo. And finally on the board are Falcons. They stop the bleeding here.
When will Daniel learn that Naupo is always in shooting position? I think he's learned after that one. Is it too late though? Falcons were able to get that goal within striking distance. TRK up in his own corner. Daniel off the ceiling with the challenge. Finds right to Naupo, but Beast Mode cuts off the play. What'll Beast Mode do? Looks like he's trying to set up a pass for Daniel, but it's seamlessly intercepted by Naupo, who gets under one, goes for the net, and you see Beast Mode zooming in once more for the save. An immediate challenge, but TRK gets it by him. Daniel up very early, that first touch. It's a bit too heavy-handed, and now it looked like a team bump possibly.
Beast Mode's there.
The Beast Mode, and that'll be a goal for version 1.
What a way to turn it around for version 1. All the misdirection coming out from Falcons. And version 1 are unfazed by it. A passing play down the middle of the field, and version 1 get another back. It's 3-1.
Oh, they just overcommitted. It didn't look like they even made contact with one another. But they overcommit in the corner, version 1. They are in the driver's seat now. There's so much time left in this game. Weak hit. Be slowed down by TRK. Quality 50. Lots of boost for TRK, but it's not the best setup. You can see him challenged immediately, and now Daniel zooming in. TRK turning, and another pinch from Daniel. Daniel and version 1, their challenges are excellent so far.
Halfway through game 6. Falcons down by 2. Tournament life on the line. Beast Mode. Oh, wanted a little extra touch on it. He did actually make contact on the ball. He got credit for the shot. TRK, misdirection again. Gets it by. Oh my! TRK, how'd he pull this one out?
And this was a chess match, Corelli. You could see Naupo upfield threatening the bumps. You saw Beast Mode have to jump early to make sure he wasn't going to get demoed. TRK watching the play develop.
Yeah. He really got Beast Mode to jump. That was the thing. Beast Mode wanted to pre-jump TRK. When TRK saw that, he threw the fake and went back down to the ground, and it forced Beast Mode all the way back. But Daniel, with the response, version 1 are not slowing down.
And it's another goal off kickoff. Daniel has had TRK's number on that follow-up.
It's such a shame, too, for Falcons. They've done so well to respond and earn themselves a goal, but now a fake kickoff comes out. Daniel has to receive this in the corner. Now Poe chain dashes back. Now Poe again, all by himself. Flip reset, BeastMode on the back wall, makes a quality save.
In those isolation moments where it's one-on-one, BeastMode has been unstoppable, offensively or defensively. It's a long boom, zero boost for BeastMode, he needs help. It's bouncing straight down, but no one was there for the shot.
I'm surprised Falcons didn't jump all over that. And now BeastMode lobs that one towards net. Falcons' time becoming a factor here. Daniel tried to go up and over TRK. He needs to get possession, he certainly does. But the shot's not good enough. Now Poe, first touch. Got Daniel to go, slowed it down, back post shots wide. And Falcons struggling to break through here.
Now Poe, he ended up taking that ball even though he had no boost, but it works out. Now Poe able to set up TRK on the pass.
You're just trying to push your opposition into the bad spots. BeastMode way above the net is not gonna get down in time.
And you could see what BeastMode was thinking. He was expecting the aerial play that Naopo was gonna go up the wall, but out of necessity, Naopo could not take that line. He had no boost. And that load shot now off the bar, that could have been the game. BeastMode retains possession. Third of a tank, staying behind the ball. Falcons also have to be careful here. Looked like they were overcommitting. BeastMode has the corner boost spawn just as he leaves. Zero boost for Naopo, now up for TRK. They collide in the air, Daniel gets it down. Naopo back, BeastMode pops it up for Daniel. Daniel goes for goal. Naopo, low boost keeps it out. It's a backboard rebound opportunity. You saw the drop pass opportunity. Daniel still collects the ball. Trying to find BeastMode, there's the shot, it's gonna be saved.
Version 1 has to be careful to not overcommit. Here comes the transition. TRK to be the hero off the crossbar. It was saved by BeastMode twice in a row. Somehow he keeps Falcons at bay. TRK denied again.
That was it, you can't convince me otherwise. Falcons, they have been robbed.
A last chance. 50 boosts, the shot's denied again. BeastMode will shut the Falcons down, and version 1 off to the grand finals.
I truly do not believe my eyes. I will need to see that replay as of immediately. How was that not a goal?
What a save by BeastMode. And again, throughout this series, James, it was the defense that got through for version 1.
That is so true, Corelli. Offense can win games, but defense wins championships, or so it is said. And after that series from version 1, I would believe it. BeastMode, the saves that he made, you can make a montage out of just this series alone. After the first half of that first game, Falcons looked to be unstoppable, but version 1 showed their grit, showed their determination. They played their hearts out on defense, scored when they needed to, but BeastMode, let's talk about him, Corelli. BeastMode was something special.
Got the job done when they needed him most, and North America back to a grand final in what feels like forever, James.
Oh, wow. Heartbreak for Falcons. Leaf said it on the desk yesterday. It's guaranteed that Mean is going to be to the finals, but version 1 had other plans.
We're here now with Calm from version 1. What a performance. Granted, you got to kind of take a back seat for some of it. What is it like watching BeastMode with a front row seat, watching him go to work like that?
Honestly, I should be paying them to be on the org. I should be paying them to be sitting there, like, having front row tickets to watching the best player to ever touch the game play.
زي ما تشوفون كامز معنا من فريق فيرجن 1. سألنا السؤال الأول إنه وش شعورك وأنت الآن موجود في البطولة بجانب دانيال وبيستمود، بالذات بيستمود وهو جالس يلعب الونز والتوز مع دانيال ويؤدي هالأداء اللي احنا شاهدناه. يقول صراحة أنا المفروض إني أنا بنفسي أدفع لهم على أن يكون متواجد مع هذا الفريق فقط عشان إني يكون عندي تذكرة إني يكون جالس قدام أتابع بيستمود، لأنه هو حرفياً برأيي أفضل لاعب لمس اللعبة بالتاريخ.
We sometimes talk about near misses, like in game 1 where you guys had that near comeback. Did that actually give you some kind of momentum? Because otherwise it looked like a nightmarish start, but you almost salvaged that and almost turned the entire game around.
Honestly, it felt like we won that game. That's how impactful that was, because I mean, going down 0-5, like I just said, all right, let's get on the board, get something going into the next game, and then we got one, got another, and got 4 after that. And we felt like, I mean, even starting off down 5, we felt like we could have won that game. So for starting off 0-0, we felt really, really confident going into the next 3 games.
في الجيم الاول شاهدنا فالكونز يتقدمون فقط ب4 اهداف مقارنه بفريق فيرجن 1 اللي كان عندهم هدف واحد فقط، وبعدها قدروا يسوون كمباك وانتهى الجيم بنتيجه 5-4. فكان السؤال انه هل الجيم الاول تعتبرونه انتم انكم فزتوا؟ هل الجيم الاول اعطاكم ثقه انكم تقدرون تكملون المسيره في باقي الاجيام؟ كان الجواب يقول ايه فعلا، انه احنا براينا وشعورنا تجاه الجيم الاول نحس انه فزنا الجيم بالكامل، انه ادائنا كان مره متميز وعرفنا انه من الجيم هذا نقدر اننا نؤدي اداء كويس في باقي الاجيام.
This journey has not been easy. You've had your ups and downs. How proud are you, though, of this team coming together and putting it all together right here at the end?
I mean, I'm so proud of the guys. I mean, me and BeastMode have been teammates for a year and a half. It feels great to finally be in the grand finals of a major. It's an incredible feeling being here with that guy. And then, of course, Dan. I mean, been on the team for a few months, but he's already a good friend of mine. I enjoy hanging out with them. I mean, our team environment's great, and it's just it's a fantastic feeling to finally be where we want to be with the people I want to be there with.
في السؤال الاخير اللي كان سالناه عن شعوره تجاه التيمات اللي معاه، هل هو فخور فيهم ولا؟ يقول انا جدا فخور اني اكون جزء من هذا الفريق، وخصوصا انه انا وبيست مود صار لنا سنه ونص تقريبا نلعب مع بعض، واحنا اخيرا مبسوطين انه قدرنا نوصل للجراند فاينل لاحد من اكبر البطولات في روكيت ليج، احد المياجر اللي موجوده عندنا. زياده على كذا دانيال صحيح انه ما له الا كم شهر موجود معنا في الفريق، الا اني انا جدا مبسوط اني اكون متواجد معاه، وصار احد من اصحابي، وبنفس الوقت انا مره مبسوط اني اكون مع هذا الفريق ومتحمس للي ممكن يصير في النهائي.
Version 1 stands tall. They get the job done. Grand finals next, but we've got one more semifinal to go. Let's send it back to the studio.
انتهينا من قصة فيرجن 1 وفالكونز. فالكونز ودعوا البطولة، لكن باقي عندنا فريق زيادة من الشرق الأوسط. رول 1 راح يلعب في الجيم القادم قدام أحد أقوى الفرق في العالم BDS. راح نشهد شو ممكن يصير في المباراة، بس أول شيء سد التحليلي.
Well, I think I certainly jinxed it yesterday. I mentioned that this